Hi, welcome back. So we're about 20 minutes in. You could see that she's lifting beautifully, and all the yellow and the brassy tones are slowly but surely dissipating. And so now it's time to do her roots. But before I do her roots, I first want to apply the lightener on her bangs because they're the quickest to process. You can see how very yellow and orangey that is. And so we're just going to apply the lightener like this. Making sure that we have nice and full saturation. And now it's the fun part. So for the retouch, what I like to do is I like to first paint the baby hairs like this. And we're just gonna keep on applying the lightener like so. Okay, so now we got the baby hairs established, and now it's time to just take these vertical partings and do the roots. And so now we're gonna take the section of hair like this, and divide and conquer. Okay. And just feather on the lightener like this. Okay. I did the strand test on her, the elasticity test, and her hair is holding up rather well. So I'm not worried, and we could stand to leave the bleach on a little bit longer until it's like a super, super light yellow, like the inside of a banana peel yellow. Let's see. Okay, so I'm running out of lightener. So I'm gonna mix my fourth batch, and it's just a scoop, just one scoop, 1.5 to 1 ratio with 1.5 of the 20 volume. And let's see. So we direct the hair up like this. And I see it a little patchy here and a little orangey. So okay, so this side is nicely saturated. Now let's move on to the next side. And let's see. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be nice and platinum, yes. Okay, so the hair is not stretching, which is a good sign. Means that it's still nice and healthy. And the key is not to rinse the bleach out too soon. I know it could be a little misleading with the blue base. You know, the blue disguises like all the yellow and the orange tones. So it may look white while it's still on the head, but then a sign of that when you rinse it out prematurely, it could still look very yellow and very orangey. So just keep strand testing it, and you know, don't be afraid to leave it on longer, especially if you're using a lower volume peroxide. If especially if you're using like the 20, you know, you could stand to leave it on a little longer, and especially if you have like a little bob or if you have like shorter hair, you don't have to worry about the breakage as much as you do with longer hair. So that's why like on shorter hair I like to do the all over blondings, but then for the longer hair I like to do the highlights. So we got the two front sections, and now we need to do. So now I'm just gonna take these like vertical diagonal sections and just section the hair like this. Okay, so we got all the back hair saturated. Now I'm just down to my last section. Okay, so and I'm just putting the hair down so it can breathe and there is not as much overlap. That's what you want when you're trying to bleach the hair, because when bleach on top of bleach can cause breakage. We don't want that, and so you want the hair to breathe. And I'm just, gently, spreading it with my fingers to make sure that there is like no gold or orange bands. And let's see. Okay, I see this strand of hair needs a little more. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you can see that she's lightening up rather well, and the bleach has only been on for 20 minutes. I'm gonna keep the bleach on 20 more minutes. Not going over 45 minutes because she was already very light to begin with. And once I rinse it off, I'm going to do the toner, and I'm going to do a violet base to get rid of the residual yellow. So she's going to be nice and platinum, just like Angelian. Stay tuned. It's going to be awesome.